But the Steelers losing this game, that's not couldn't have been that. I think we both picked Cleveland, didn't we, last week? Ish.
I picked Pittsburgh because Stefanski. I did not think this lowly of them. I thought lowly of them. I thought pretty lowly after week 16.
Well,
or week 15 after they lost to the Bengals. I thought pretty lowly of them. But the bar was not that low. It was pretty low.
You should have lowered your bar.
But it wasn't to losing to the Cleveland Browns special teams coordinator with Odell Beckham out with a torn ACL kind of low. And Steelers fans will talk about Ben torching a second string secondary for 4 touchdowns and 500 yards. That's a Mickey Mouse stat line.
4 picks is all you need to know. The rest of the stat line doesn't matter.
4 picks.
4 picks.
And I'm typically not bullish on old quarterbacks. I haven't been bullish on Ben Roethlisberger. I've thought he always got a little bit too much blame, but after watching this game, I'm like, ooh, God.
Well,
yikes, he's cooked.
I mean, let's give him a little credit. They came back. They came roaring back.
It was a backup secondary playing prevent defense.
Sure, I understand, but
the Browns were resting players by the second quarter.
Yes, but they came within 13. They came within two touchdowns. And they didn't give up. But yes, they were. the Browns players should be well rested for next week.
Yes. Oh. So many yinzers. It's like if you look at oh dude, did you see Tree's live stream?
I didn't watch the live stream. I was watching his tweets, and I could see the exasperation.
He had a live stream live. He was screaming.
Yeah, and he's big Steelers fan.
Resident yinzer.
Yes,
he's a cynical bastard. As a Steelers fan,
he threw up his pierogies that day because.
Dude, let's just say that in the West Pennsylvania area, let's just say that if we look at Giant Eagles sales records for that night,
yes,
let's just say that on the bar graph of the IC Light,
right,
and any hard liquor category, we'll see a big spike,
right,
in that area from Sunday night to say like Tuesday afternoon.
Right, yeah. They like their booze in Pittsburgh.
They love their IC lights.
Their IC lights.
Yins better head down the Giant Eagles and get some IC lights.
Yeah, Yins better get there before it all runs out.
Yeah.
Yins.
Yins really blew it this year. And let me just say something about like the state of the Steelers. And Tree covered this excellently in his Congrats Steelers video, which just launched today.
Okay.
If you're not already subscribed to him, you should. And most of my audience is probably subscribed to him because I have like 10 people on my YouTube audience. And, well, for those listening on SoundCloud, which is way bigger than my YouTube audience.
Yeah, we'll get them there. If you're listening, go watch on YouTube. It's fun.
It's funny. You get to see.
You get to see our exasperation
you got to
with
see
your
my
very
facial
own eyes.
Expressions. Yes. And there's just been so much talk about like the Steelers and the culture, because the culture sucks in Pittsburgh now. We thought it was getting better after AB left, and the old Pittsburgh mentality. I mean, they kind of adopted the whole Teddy Roosevelt persona of speak softly and carry a big stick.
Yes.
Kind of hard, in your face, smash mouth, hard nosed, just good football. Good blue collar football to represent the workers of the steel mills in Pittsburgh. It's perfect. But these guys got flashy, and we saw it with AB and Le'Veon and Ben, and I thought it was getting better. I thought that these guys dude, this is a return to form for the Steelers. They were winning off defense. They were winning tough, competitive, big in-your-face games. And I love seeing that because I personally like the Steelers as a team. I don't like these Steelers, but I've always had a soft spot. I've always had a soft spot for the Steelers because I liked how, historically, their culture has always been kind of hard-nosed, old-fashioned, and I kind of like that stuff. I'm kind of an old head. That's just me, but I always have a soft spot for those kind of teams. And what we are seeing can be encapsulated in 2 words.
Okay.
Corvette. I tweeted that after the first Ben interception.
I saw.
Corvette. For those who have been living under a rock, Juju Smith-Schuster danced on logos and did quite a bit of things to make him a target. And a lot of stuff spawned out of that, and
there it is, Corvette.
so much. Just I can't stand these Steelers. They're just
yeah. Well,
and we're seeing that it wasn't just a personnel problem with AB and Bell. This is a culture problem. This is coaching. This is not.
Yeah, not one person. Not 2 people.
This is not players. This is Tomlin. This is Fichtner. This is I think Butler is still the defensive coordinator. Maybe, I don't know, but the Steelers need to do some soul searching, and they need to trim some fat. They trimmed it before, but I don't know what earth, other than this one, where Mike Tomlin doesn't get fired after this.
Well, he's still safe now, right?
Well, the thing is, the Steelers have had a legacy of not firing coaches.
Sure.
And this even goes back to when Chuck Noll was senile and running the team into the ground in the 80s.
Chuck Noll. That's a name from the past. Chuck Noll.
When the Steelers were irrelevant in the 80s and Chuck Noll stayed there, all for because we let our guys retire or their contracts expire, which basically means that they're fired, or they're goaded into retirement, or they're just not brought back.
Right.
And Tomlin's contract needs to expire very quickly. Very quickly. I can't stand Mike Tomlin at this point. He's just not good. Not good.
Well, Tomlin's under contract through this year, so 2021 or next year. Well, this year, with a 2022 joint option between the team and the coach. Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Yep.
Good luck with that.
And can I just say one more thing?
Absolutely. You say as many things as you want.
Dan Rooney has to be turning like a rotisserie chicken in his grave right now. Turning like the Costco rotisserie chicken in his grave, wherever that may be right now. This would not stand. And you know who would also be pissed off at this?
Who's that?
Wellington Mara.
Yeah.
Because the Maras and the Rooneys, they're like this. One of the most famous actresses in the world, she's a Mara. Her name's Rooney Mara.
Yes.
So Wellington Mara would also be disgusted at this.
Well, exposed. True colors shown this weekend.
Just like every year with these damn Steelers.